So I'm just going to start with a pillow on the floor just to act as a bit of softening for my leg that's down on the floor here. Starting with one knee on the pillow, both knees are under the hips, hands are underneath the shoulders. Slowly and with control, bring my left foot out to the outside of the hands. Walk the right knee and toe backwards, aiming to keep the left knee around the left heel area or above the left heel. Walk the right knee and toe backwards, letting the hips sink down towards the floor. When you feel a good stretch, start to come on through that right hip flexor area. That's your starting position. If you're just getting a strong sensation through the left hamstring, just move that left foot back slightly, putting a bigger bend in the left knee. But if you can, work on keeping that knee over the heel. Hips sink down towards the floor. Gently pull your right hip forward to square the hips up. Then use your hands and your front foot to pull your chest forward, increasing the stretch through the hip flexors. Just relax and have a few deep breaths in this position. And now we're going to engage the glutes on the right hand side to try and move the hips closer to the floor and further forward. So I switch the glutes on and I'm driving my hips forwards and down by activating the glutes, really trying to thrust the hip forward. Keep some activation through the glutes as now you drive the right knee down through the floor as though you're scooping it forward to meet your hands. Strongly drive that knee forwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, take a breath. As you breathe out, using the right glutes to try and sink the hips a little closer to the floor. Continue to pull forwards with your hands and your front foot. And you could run through that cycle 2 or 3 times. When that becomes comfortable and you feel like you're getting your hips nice and low, you can then start to lift the chest a little higher. Here the key is to keep the hips down as you bring the hands up onto that front knee and lift the chest. I'm still working through my right glute here, driving the hips towards the floor. And I can do that same contraction. Drag the knee through the floor as though you're scooping it towards the front. Strong as you can for 5 seconds. Relax, take a breath. See if you can let the hips sink a little lower. Again, you could do that 2 or 3 times. At the end, finish with nice 10 deep, calm breaths in this position. Come on back from there, do the other side. Then we have a variation where we can start to target more of the quadriceps in this pose. So I'm just going to move the pillow a little closer to the wall here. Set the knee nice and close to the wall with the foot running straight up along the wall. Hands down on the floor. Bring that left leg out in front. Let the hips sink down towards the floor. Use your hands and your front foot to pull your chest a little further forward. Engage the glutes. Try and drive the hips a little closer to the floor. We can do the same contraction here. Pull that right knee forward through the floor as strong as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Still keeping the glutes active. Try and drive the hips a little closer to the floor. I can also push the foot into the wall as strong as I can for another activation of the long side of the joint. Strong as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Using the glutes, try and drive the hips closer to the floor. Again, run through cycles there. If that's feeling comfortable, keep the hips low as you lift the chest up and run through the same cycle. And again, another 10 breaths at the end of that. and slowly come on out of there.